Just before this video starts, I just want to say that I'm trying out a new editing style. This is roughly taken about 6 hours to go and edit this video, but hopefully you guys enjoy it, and please let me know what you think of it.
How's it going, guys? My name's CrazyUKGamer. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day today, and today I'm playing Game Dev Tycoon. Now, I have played Game Dev Tycoon before, but I've played on the mobile version, so I do know a little bit about it, but I don't know this game very well. So hopefully it'll be fine. We'll go with fine, yeah. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time. That's not good, because Wait. How far back in time? I don't remember going back in time. Back in time to start your very own game development company, right as the beginning of PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build... Wait. Do I have a time span on this game? I can't remember. Don't think this game does have a time span thing, but I can't speak, so we're cool. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create the best-selling games, gain fans, and become a leader in the markets. Okay, before you can start the adventure, you have to give yourself, your upcoming company, a name. You have to pretty much give yourself a name. Maybe we should call ourselves the Non-Speakers. So we're calling ourselves Crazy Inc. And just for this one, we're gonna call myself my name, just because that's not my name. That's definitely not my name. I can't even spell my name. Oh, we still can't spell my name. That's cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's the weirdest thing I could think of. Right. Okay, I've got an achievement. Go away. We don't care. Now, I do know how to play this game. Up here, clearly the weeks are going past, months, days, fans, and I've got 70,000 to start off a game. Now, I haven't played the PC version before, so I am going to be honest with you, they're going to give me a tutorial. That's actually probably going to help because I haven't played the start of this game for a very long time. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you change the game name, because otherwise you could have a bit of a problem. Now, we are going to have airplanes, and we are going to call this Top Dog. So we're just going to do that as an example, and we're going to have it as a simulation, and pick a platform. We're just going to go for the PC for now because it's cheaper. It's going to have to be a 2D graphics game. I have got a certain amount of money. Now, I'm not doing so good. That's great. All right, the game development runs through 3 stages. I know all that, so thank you very much. Stories and quests. I don't think that's that important important in a simulation game. Gameplay is a little bit more important, I think, and maybe we'll put a little bit more engine into this. Now, this down here shows how much time it will take. I'm gonna go with a little bit more of that, and do that. Now, as the game goes on, it'll get a little bit more complicated. Now, I'm skipping all the tutorials, but later on, if you guys want to know certain things, like why these bubbles are going into certain things, then I'll explain that a little bit later. But I do know a little bit about this before. Dialogues is not so important, I don't think. Artificial intelligence is quite important because it's a simulation. And level design, I'm going to put that up, but this one, we're going to put artificial intelligence at the top. Dialogues there. I don't know. In a flying simulation game, I don't imagine that there would be that much happening. That's what I'm assuming. I have no idea, though. You watch. It'll be so funny right now if I go straight into debt, don't know what I'm doing, and crash, and then fail in the first episode. That would actually give you so much confidence in it, wouldn't it? Now, sound, let's put that up. The world does... Now, these, I'd say, in a simulation, are all quite important, but I suppose sound is probably the most important, or the graphics would also be on par with it. I don't know, I'm going to bring world design down a little bit, but also down here, you can go and check these off or check these on. But I'm going to leave them on for the time being, just because I really want to make myself go into debt. Now, I've got 10 design. No, I've got 11. I have got 11 design at the moment. Now, that doesn't seem great. I'm actually going to put a screenshot up on the screen right now. One of the highest things that you can do and what I actually got. So I do know what I'm doing. I'm not just making this up. Now, you want to try and get rid of all the bugs. And if you wait a little bit later, like design, technology, and research can all go up, as that just shows. But the longer that you wait, the more you're probably going to get into debt, and I can't really do that. So we're just going to finish it at that. And you do gain, as it goes up high, you do gain more experience and all of this. So both of those are 12. I can change the name if I do make a mistake, but you don't want to try and make a mistake and then forget and then release a game that's called Game 3, which is exactly what I did. Now, all of these, as you go on, will increase. Depending on what types of game you do, release the game. Now, you can trash the game if you don't like it. Can you please stop showing the achievements I got? I'm sure there's a way I can turn that on. Now, what happens is I think you get the reviews, right? Game reviews. Okay, now let's see how they rated the first game. 7? Yeah, that's not bad. It's not too bad. You're going to give me a 7 as well? Okay, right, so the focus on gameplay serves the game very well. You are going to give me a 7, so that's beautiful, and you are beautiful as well, Game Hero. and you're going to give me an 8, which is a very enjoyable little game. It's great. I prefer you a lot more. Can you rate my games more often? Now that's pretty good. So news, CrazyArmy Inc. is a newcomer into the game industry and has released their first game, Top Dog. The only reason I'm calling it Top Dog is because I'm thinking of dogfights, and I think I played a game when I was much younger than I was, or much younger than I am now. Much younger than I am now. I wasn't very good at it, but I played it anyway, so that's probably why I called it that. Anyway, with the game received fabulous reviews with such a good start with CrazyArmy Inc. I really should just call it Crazy Games. Oh well. I should gain fans quickly. Now, we have got some fans, and you know, that's growing, that's going pretty good. 7,777. That's not bad at all. We actually made 45 in the charts. That's brilliant. You also want to make sure that you do what's it called? A report on the game as well. Wait, we've got 48 fans. Woo! Okay, right. So I'm gonna go and do a game report on this. So what a game report does is that it shows you what you may want to improve on or what you may want to try and do. It really does depend. Okay, so Top Dogs has achieved a company's record company of 10k units sold. That's not too bad, and that's only in 2 weeks, isn't it? Is it in 2 weeks? I think it's in 2 weeks. That's not bad. And also, when you do that, it'll also put some stuff into research, and research becomes a lot more important later. So you can click on here, and you can actually see what the game report says. So it says airplanes and simulation is a great combination. Artificial intelligence seems to be very important for this type of game, which is what I said. Now, before I create another game, I just want to show all of these have got question marks on. And this is where research comes into play. And this is where I show you, if you go on to research, I know how to do research. You might be able to pick up new things. So let's go for hacking, for example, and then click research. Now, there are loads and loads and loads of different ones that you can go and do. You can also do like game engines and all that kind of stuff later, but I'll talk about that later on in other episodes. Recent market studies suggest that the Govador 64 is steadily outselling competitors on the PC sector. Couldn't say that word though. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater affordability, and the flexible hardware configuration over their home computers. Like, that was very true back in the day. It didn't happen though. Now, you can see right here, we're doing great. We got 4 fans. In fact, we got 124 fans in the first year, 8 months, and first week. Now, once we've done this, we are then gonna go and create a new game. So we have now successfully completed that. Now we could go and do another one, but every single time that you do research, it does cost 10 research points. You could go for movies, alien fantasy, rhythm. I think rhythm. I think that might be a good one. Now, here you can actually go and create your own game engine, as I just said, but that does cost 50. So we're just going to go and start the research, and then we're going to create ourselves another game. Game's off the market. It sold 21,000 units, nearly 22,000 units, and generated, that's a lot of money. We did not go into debt yet. I'm saying yet because we probably will at some point. New game. Now, this time we're going to go and click rhythm. I don't know too much about this type. It's going to be simulation again. Now, I know so much more about simulation than any other ones. We're going to have it on the PC. We're going to not call it game 2, and we're not going to call it game 3 either, which is what I already said. We're going to call this one actually My Band. There we go, My Band, rhythm simulation, and PC. Let's go. It's gotta be the 2D graphics, because text-based, although text-based is good, that's better for my more vocabulary kind of things. According to rumors, the Japanese company Nintendo are planning to launch their very own home gaming console. Nintendo is known for the wide success of the arcade game Dinky King. We all know Dinky King. Very true. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Engine, I'll say that's up a little bit. Gameplay is not so important, is it? Oh, I don't know. Gameplay, probably not so important on a rhythm simulation game. I'm gonna put it there. Make a mistake and put it there. That sounds like a plan. Remember that when it has very, very bad reviews. I think anything like from 1 to 2 is a bad review. Well, you can't get any lower than 1. As I was saying before, as you do kind of game generated reports, right here as it says, it actually gives you ideas from plus to minus. Now, these things are actually quite important, although sometimes it does end with a question mark. You have ideas of what you could kind of do for a game for these. With this one, it shows me I probably should have looked at the previous thing before. I'm an idiot. So dialogues, pretty much they're not even existent. Level design, I don't think that's so important. As you can see, this is quite important. Although it does have a question mark next to it, it would still be quite important in a simulation game. I don't know if I should have probably got rid of the entire dialogue situation, but I don't know. Is it sunny outside? Oh, well, it looked like it was about to rain a couple of seconds ago. It's about to rain down on me with all the money. Yeah, I regret saying that right now. Sound, most important one is sound. Graphics, probably not so much. World design, not so much either. Sound, I'd say, is probably the most important one. In fact, I'm going to say sound is the most important one because if you don't have sound in a music game, you haven't got a music game. You just got a game. Today, Nintendo has confirmed the recent rumors about announcing their TES. Oh, the old TES. It wasn't called a TES. That was good old games where you used to have the game cartridges. Wow, that was a little bit before my time, I think. Was it before my time? I don't know, and I don't care. Okay, right. Ooh, I thought you were about to put another bug in the game, and then I would have come through the computer to slap you. I was about to press finish. Hi, Alan. We are the creators of Game Dev Tycoon, and we would like to thank you very much for your purchase of the game supporting us. No problem. You got a good game going on here. Game Dev is our very first game, which means a lot to us that you were enjoying it. No. I appreciate that. Seriously, you rock. No, you rock. You rock. You rock. They rock. I don't rock. I'm like a stone. Thank you very much. Have fun with this game. And yeah, no. You guys are awesome. Seriously, this game, I play this game quite a lot at work when I'm not working. I just want to emphasize that. Yeah, no, we are leveling up. Our highest one at the moment is probably artificial intelligence and engine. The first reviews came in for our newly released game. My band came in. Okay, let's do this. I see it. Oh, okay. 6. That's not bad. That's on the verge of going down. Okay, right. 7. It's getting better. Nice experience. That was a nice experience. Oh, 7. Good games. Game Hero. You're doing good. You're doing good. And it has its moments. All games. You know, I'm gonna retract what I said before. I'm gonna say you can get out of here. But that's not bad. 4.4K in the first week is pretty good. Now let's see what we could have improved on here. Rhythm and simulation is a good combination. Engine seems to be quite important for this type of game. That's where I was lacklustering. So what's going on here? We got the game Pong going on? Maybe I should go and make the game Pong. I don't know how to make games. I wish I did. The newly released platform by TES by Nintendo has been released. And we're actually not doing too bad with sales. Although I would like our sales to be up a little bit, but our money is still going up. That is the most important thing. Research. I was about to go and research a new topic. I should probably not go and research a new topic straight away. Now, the game development like this is a little bit slow. It is better to go and actually kind of like go and unlock all of these, but you can go and unlock them at any point. It depends how you want to play the game. If you guys want me to do like more research on games and stuff, or if you want me to do like game engine, please do let me know. I know that the game engine does cost quite a lot, so I'm actually not going to do that just yet. I don't know what you do for movies and games. I'm going to go with Phalians, with Phalians, with an F. Or with a PH. Now the game is off the market. It did pretty well. It did pretty well. I mean, I wouldn't be able, if I created a game, which I can't because I don't know coding or anything like that, then it would be brilliant. That I don't know coding, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Right, so we have researched this. We're going to do a little bit more research, and then we're going to go and start a new game. Ooh, horror seems like a prosperous. That sounds like a good one. What's the first Pong game? What's the first? Is it the first of what? I can't speak. Let's create a new game before we go and get kicked out of our basement. We're going to go with horror. It's an action game, I guess. Yeah. It's an action game. Now, I could do this. I could go for this. But one, you need a license, which would cost 80. Now, I have got enough to go and get the license, but it's not a good idea. And I'm going to call this one... Oh, what's a good name for this? What's a good name? Yeah, that seems about right. Boo! It's an action horror game. I suppose story and quest would be up a little bit. This is where I start to fail, because I know a lot about simulation games. I don't know so much about action games. I'm going to keep it level across the whole board and then fail later. Dialogues in an action game. I suppose there would be some dialogues, level design that way. I'm going to bring artificial intelligence down. I'm now confused and probably should have paid more attention to what they were saying. I got rid of all the tutorials off the screen just to save time. Sound, not so important. Sound's not as important on this one as I think a game with music would be. Well, I would be thinking correct. As time goes on and you start to go through the game, you do start to gain more people. So you're not constantly just making a game yourself. You do eventually get to have like a whole crew with you. I think you get 6 more people added, so you could get 7 in the end. Hey, we got a new record on both of them. Awesome. And we are still all level 1 of these at the moment. Oh no, I told a lie. Artificial intelligence is 2. I really can't speak today. Release the game. Release the balloons. What's that doing in here? The first reviews are in. Let's have a look at them. Please be nice. No, it's a 5. I've seen better reviews as well. Nice experience. That was a nice experience. Falls a bit short. So does other things. They're beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm really off my A game today. Now that wasn't the best review that we've had. I'm not gonna lie, it's a 6. A 6 isn't bad. A 6 is not bad. Do not knock the 6. Fans, the TES the recently released TES home console by Nintendo has proven to be a massive success. Sale numbers have exceeded expectations by far. As one customer said, I love the games that come with the tests. Playing with a controller is so much more fun than on keyboard. It's a lot more easier, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look at it go, it went up. What went up? It went up. Contracts are now available. Hi there, I've just finished playing Boo. You completed that game a bit too quicker than I liked. And I'm impressed with your talent. I'm in the contracting business and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever in short of cash, let me know and we will send you some work. If you do them and you don't complete them, there's a penalty. So the thing that you have to kind of think is it worth trying to go for the higher one, for the higher pay, or do you want to go and take a lower one for less pay? But as the game goes on, it gets a little bit more easier, but also the contracts go up as well as your skill does as well. Horror and action is a great combination. World design seems to be quite important for this type of game. Platforms in this genre, PC, action is a good combination. World design, I don't think I put that important, which is probably why I got a terrible review rating. So pretty much you want to start with the smaller one. So that's 11 and 4, that's 4 weeks. The penalty is 3 if you don't complete it. I think we're going to accept this one, because this is more likely to be doable than other ones. Although we've completed this in loads of time left. There you go. And also that gave me some more research as well. And I've also been given 13k into my account. Jason here, I just got word from the client that the contract was completed successfully. Excellent work. I usually have new contracts every 6 months, so check back sometime soon. Now we're in the 2nd year already, and 12 months and the 1st week. And I think that's probably a good time to go and end it, as Boo has just been off the market and has actually been our best-selling game. I'm going to leave this episode here. Next time I actually do a video or do this type of video, I'm going to try and speak a little bit better, because through this whole episode, although I may have edited some of it out, I could not speak. But I'm going to leave this episode here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more, please do let me know. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to show support by punching the like button, and if you want to become part of the CrazyArmy, make sure you punch the subscribe button. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one. Can I save this game?